And hey, hi everyone. Welcome once again to another video. Once again, we are going back to Octopath Traveler 2. And this time I've changed it up so that I'm on the left side. That way we don't cover up the little danger warning symbol in the bottom right. So let's just jump right in. Last time we left off, we just met Ochette. No, excuse me, we met Casty. And so we have a full party. And we have to go to our next location. And let's see, moving here. Our next location is to move here to Hinomua so that we can meet up with Hikari. So let's get out of here and do just that. Again, there are a bunch of quests that you can get in town, but we're not going to worry about that until we get more people. So let's just go ahead and move right along. Oh, okay, we found it. And I think this is where we can hear the second battle theme, maybe? But let's check out our map first. Although we can learn some skills. Actually, I don't think we've talked about skills in a while, so let's do just that. So we don't have enough for a new skill for Casty, but we can learn another skill for Ochette. We did get Leg Hold Trap, which I really like. And on the same token, the Abating Orb is also super strong, especially because some of the later bosses will massively abuse status effects to give them a boost. So we want to shut that down. Also, since we have 2 skills from a class, we also unlock a support skill. So let's do just that real quick. So Chet is going to gain heightened senses. She has a chance of attacking first in the battle. And we can get a skill from Throne. So likewise, I feel like Shackle Foe is a debuff, so we kind of want that. And we have a new support skill for Throne, which is the equipping character's 50% chance of attacking when using a non-damaging skill. I mean, that's not nothing. Especially because on turns where we use debuffs, we can also use the chance to like get an attack off and still do a debuff. Anything that increases our action turn economy is always going to be a good call. Healing grapes, yum yum.
The hunt is on. Here we go.
So ordinarily we'd go ahead and just play through the first battle, but you know what the heck? Let's go ahead and skip this one. So see you at the end.
Let's grab some.
All right, and we're at the end. Easy enough battle, so let's keep moving. Now what we're looking for is a sign that tells us if we're going in the right direction. Let's see, looking at the map. So going north won't help us. That'll take us somewhere else, maybe to treasure, but do you want to investigate? Might be worth it, because there's always the chance of finding treasure. Yeah, there's an island over there where we can get some treasure, so let's go there. Alright, Alright, so now the fish are killed, let's move on to the island. We got ourselves an Herb of Serenity, which is a casting item, I believe. Actually, no, I think that's standard medicine. For conditions like confused. Or maybe rage, because I think there's a rage effect.
Here I go.
Well, let's go ahead and just finish this off.
Forgive me.
Easily done. Thank you, Casty. Now let's go ahead and continue our quest. God, this is such a pretty game. You're gonna hear me... Honestly, if I do a supercut for this game, it's gonna be me saying this is the best character or this is a pretty game. Because I will be saying both of those quite a lot. Is this the right way? Let me see. Let me check the map again. Oh, we'll find out soon enough. I almost feel like if we went the other way, we would actually find some treasure, but let's continue on the path we chose. If we have to go back, we'll go back. Let's see, Candlebrine Bridge. Is that where we're going next? I think so. So do we have to go down? Well, let's save it as we, made it to a new area. Cleansing Leaf.
Get out of my way.
Ready? And so it goes.
Okay, back to this. Let's see, the sign says Candlebrine, Conning Creek, and Ryu. So we want to get to Ryu because that's where our next objective is. See? So let's go off to Ryu and get our next party member. And we're getting some good levels for our characters, so that's what matters. I kind of want to know what's down here, though. Well, first, treasure. And let's talk to this guy. Incautious key, so is the will to build.
Time for some questioning.
I feel like Oh,
Would I fall?
shit.
So
Well-
it goes.
Well, I guess that's not the right time to deal with this. So let's just heal up and get out of here.
You are a poison that must be purged.
This is important. So this encounter, that right there, is the Kate. Killing the Kate will get us a lot of treasure. But if the Kate gets a turn, then we lose the opportunity to actually capture it. So what I'm going to do is have a bunch of souls. I'm going to use my soul stones. And I'm going to have the leg trap implanted on it so I get at least one full set of turns.
Very well.
We could try to go first. I feel like just in case we don't get a chance, it's gonna be up to you.
Let's go.
And let's do a leg hold trap.
Things are about to get sticky.
So that way we get a full set of turns. Now it's up to you.
I extend.
Honestly, what I think what we might gonna do. Let's do. Cluster. And a dream flower.
This will teach you.
What to do?
Right. So it's not asleep. We have this turn to kill it. If we fail to do that... well, I guess we're gonna try... We tried the Light Soul Stone. That didn't seem to work. I think maybe I need to use Mahina. So let's try an ice one.
Too easy.
We got it!
All tidied up.
Yes! Massive XP, baby! So Kates are important encounters, and there's actually a skill that we can get later on that increases their chances of appear. And that's going to be a skill for... Well, that's a skill for Cassie, at least. Now, we did get Poison Axe. Let's see. This gives us healing regen, which is actually super useful. We could get weak to poison, so that poison damage will... Oh, damn it. My fan fell. Hold on. Alright. Just have to put it back where it needed to be. There we go. So we could get weak to poison, so that way we could... They can take shield damage from poison, which is really strong. But I kind of feel like what we want is rehabilitate. And that is going to give us the Vigorous Victor. Restores 30% of the equipping character's max HP and SP upon winning the battle. That is a really good skill, especially for spellcasters. So, whenever we learn how to get apothecaries, our spellcasters are going to learn that skill immediately. Super useful. Damn it, my fan fell again. Come on, stop doing that. Alright. Hopefully this works. Stay in place. And we move on to the next. Save our game since we're in a new location. Plus, we got super lucky with that Kate battle. Now, according to this, we want to head south. So let's head south to get to Ryu. Now, let's move on. Now we've made it to Ryu. First thing we need to do is go ahead and get some rest. Is there anything to buy? We'll rest up at the inn, even though we saw that situation going on just to our right. So now let's save our game. And let's see what's going on here.
No! You there! Out of the way!
I think not. Lay down your swords.
Shut your trap. This useless lowborn served us rotten food. He needs to learn that his incompetence has consequences.
Fools.
Yeah, let's kick the soldier's ass.
You'll turn tail and run if you know what's good for you.
Come and get me. What to do?
So this shouldn't be a very hard battle, but...
You're open.
Oh dear.
Ooh, they're weak to daggers? Oh, damn. He can't use daggers, so he can't use the... Well, hold on. Maybe he can. Yes, he can.
That's that. May the sacred
That
flame
was easy.
or something like that.
Ooh, 2 fire soul stones? That's gonna be great for us.
You. Is everyone okay? You're safe now. You should return to your homes.
Now, what I love about this character, he's actually his VA actually voices another character from an anime that I was introduced to, Heavenly's Official Blessing. And it is a very gay anime, and I do like it. There was one scene in particular when the two male leads were playing with dice, and just the way they were handling dice, touching their hands, and just passing dice from one grip to another. I remember telling the person that introduced me to the anime that I felt like I was watching the safest for work porn I've ever seen in my life, because it was just so intimately drawn, especially with the character's soft voice responding to everything. Just absolutely masterful. I liked it a lot. But let's continue the scene.
You can call me Hikari. I'm on the cusp of a journey, one to seek out my erstwhile allies. Are you a traveler as well? That was a fine display back there. I'd like to accompany you, if you'll have me. Well?
Yeah, we're gonna totally take you along. Let's go.
Good, good.
Hikari's joined the party.
Seems my sword won't be left to rust after all.
And, of course, we're going to hear the beginning of Hikari's tale. Now, this is going to be a very different tone than the rest of the story so far. Ish. God, this is a pretty game.
Are you praying, Hikari? Don't waste your breath. If you're going to pray, pray for the ones fighting for their lives, not those already in the dirt.
I didn't come here to pray. I came here to remember. To remember the friends who gave their lives on the altar of our mission. Today, I fight for them.
It's time, my prince.
Then let's join the fray, Ritsu.
Like, look at that transition, isn't it so good? Like, seriously, this makes you feel like you're just going into a big-ass war, and I love it.
Riches, Hikari.
I would worry about yourself.
My name will be remembered by history. I'll etch it upon the heavens themselves. I won't die in a hellhole like this.
Well said, Ritsu. Let us press on, for the glory of Ku!
And I love that you can see people fighting in the background.
Prepare yourself.
Like, this is just really good.
It's my turn.
Now it begins. Forward, Ritsu.
Aye.
Good. Prince Hikari's display has put the fear of death into them. Now for the finishing touch.
Our time has come at last. Clan Ku shall rise from the desert as its ruler.
General Mugen, you lead the pride of our military. The nation of Ku's fiercest soldiers ride at your back. Become the Tempest and scatter those southern dogs to the winds. The sand shall wait for the time to strike, then follow in your wake and scour the field. And when the fury of the storm subsides, our enemies will be smothered and buried.
This is a very Romance of the Kingdom story.
Strategy as always, Kazan. Your keen eyes see the battlefield as none other, Eagle of Ku.
May you have luck on the battlefield.
Luck has no place here. Only strength reigns supreme. and the mighty shall build their castles upon the corpses of the weak. Cut them to ribbons. Bring the fury of the desert upon them. Now, southern words shall know the vast gulf between our strengths.
This tells you everything you need to know about this character, doesn't it?
He's inhuman! The Scarlet Demon of Ko! General Logan!
Lilacghea!
Aye.
Does your will to live burn so fatally, curs? Raise your weapons or be trampled beneath me!
Alright, let's continue on our mission. I can't die here.
Captain Saji!
Eyes forward, Hikari. Keep going. Steel yourself.
Are you hurt, Hikari?
Is it I may?
The noble sands of Ku dance at your back, and they know no fear. Not a single enemy shall pass through our storm.
Raimei, stay close to me. Keep moving.
It's my turn. Take this!
My turn.
Unleash a moderately powerful sword technique on one single foe. Oh, let's give it a try.
How's this?
What's our plan of attack?
We shall use a sweep.
Scatter before me!
Take this!
Here I come.
Yeah!
Prepare you.
The heavens stir! My spear shall strike true!
Alright, got a much needed levels. We're level 2. Got some items too.
Your fate was sealed the moment you stood against us.
Ritsu, wait! We've won. There's no need for further bloodshed.
Hikari. Ah, here we are.
It's the enemy general. Now to prove your mettle, Hikari.
I shall honor the memory of my fallen allies. My blade will not waver.
Now you pay the price for your tyranny, bastards of Ku!
It's time to finish this. Come.
Now we fight!
Watch your back.
It's my turn.
This counts as a mini. This is kind of a mini boss, so I will not slow down the speed. But let's go ahead and blind him. That didn't help.
My turn.
Not one bit. Let's see, what warrior skills do we have? Let's go ahead and do aggressive slash.
My blade sings.
What's our plan of attack? My spear shall strike true!
Keep some more sand at the general? Just keep him blind?
Slow. Prepare yourself. My blade sings.
My spear shall strike true!
It's my turn.
Wild Cut is a sword attack on a single foe 3 times.
Cut you down. Pathetic.
My turn. I fight for my friends. My blade sings.
What's our plan of attack? The heavens stir. My spear shall strike true. My life for Ku.
And finally, the battle is over. We're almost at level 4 already. Again, this is a very different tone chapter since it starts off with a war scene.
It's over.
No. We won't. We won't leave the desert in your clutches. The accursed clan must be...
Brother.
Soft-hearted whelp. Show sympathy to the enemy and you tarnish the name Ku in the process. The enemy general is slain. Victory is ours!
This?
Your Majesty.
Today's glory was paid for with the blood of many. But victory is ever an occasion for celebration, Mugen, Hikari. Our enemies have been put to heel, their forces crushed under our might. The nation of Ku shall know prosperity untold.
Your Majesty.
Hikari, I tire of this heat.
Brother, what was the enemy general speaking of? He called us the accursed clan. Is it true? Are we?
Put it out of your mind. A half-blood like you needn't worry about such things.
And now we know how he's related.
To that voice?
General Mugen, go with glory. It was your sword that cut the path to victory.
You fought fiercely this day. What is your name?
It's Ritsu Mishuyo, my lord.
Compassion has no place in Ku, Hikari. You are unfit to stand among us.
So what do you guys think about Mugen?
Your brother's wrong, you know. We wouldn't have made it to the enemy general without you.
You don't need to flatter me. I didn't do it alone.
How long have we known each other? And not once have I bested you at swordplay. You may be the prince, but it was by dint of strength that you were made captain. It's all a low-born urchin like me could hope for, to simply be allowed in your presence.
Don't be ridiculous, Ritsu. You'll always have a place by my side.
Is that so? I'll try to keep up then. You can count on it.
We live to fight another day, it seems.
That we do.
The battle was long and trying. Let us dedicate this victory to the countrymen we lost today.
It was an honor to have you with me, Rai Mei.
House Mei is the spear of Ku. We are to be wielded against its enemies.
Oh, may I be welcomed among this vaunted company?
Of course, Kazan. Without your cunning strategy, we may have very well been buried under the sands.
Victory is the sweetest libation. Or so they say. I wager tonight's drink shall be sweet indeed.
We can't toast yet, Kazan. The road ahead will be long and fraught with battle. Drinks will have to wait.
If you insist, my prince, I see war has only tempered your commitment to duty. Still, promise me that when our conflicts are behind us, we'll raise glasses in celebration.
Consider it done.
But they never had a chance to fulfill that promise. The nation of Ku, after claiming victory in their last battle, declared an indefinite end to hostilities. The fires of warfare that once raged were reduced to embers, and former comrades in arms such as Kazan and Raimei went their separate ways far from the deserts of Ku. 3 years have passed since that proclamation. Ku, Castletown, in Hinoma.
Lord Hikari, working up a sweat today, I see. If we didn't say anything, I reckon you'd train until the sunset.
I'd be glad to. It's a sign that peace yet prevails.
Can't argue with that.
Lord Hikari, think you could teach me how to swing a sword like you do?
If you wish. That may be merely a piece of wood, but don't think you'll have any mercy.
Huh?
Your stance isn't bad. Now bring in your arms.
You should stop this, my lord. Were you seen teaching sword work to this manner of folk?
This manner of folk? They're my friends.
They're not your friends, my prince. They are lowborns who scavenge for rotten food. They're a stain on our nation.
I don't like this guy.
They are citizens of Ku, not unlike yourself, and you will show them the respect they deserve.
Apologies, my lord.
That'll teach you to talk back to our lord. Thank you, Lord Hikari.
We haven't had a lord that looks out for us like that before.
Beloved prince.
No thanks are needed. All citizens of our nation deserve equal respect.
Lord Hikari,
What is it, Suki?
a brawl has broken out at the tavern. It's one of Lord Mugen's men. He's out of control.
Understood. Let us be on our way.
Okay, we make for the tavern, but first, let's just take a peek in here. No treasure? Alright, so that's the guard. We can't leave yet. Horses are gentle and sensitive animals. That nameless sword would be so good in our hands. That would be a significant upgrade. As with the long spear. But I kind of figure that what we want is a nameless sword. We can still buff our defense with some fur armor. That'll help. Do we need any... It wouldn't be a bad idea to get another healing grate. Since we're playing a warrior, we don't have any heals of our own. This railing here is starting to show its age. Hurry, Lord Hikari, the tavern is just there!
Do you know who I am? I'm a captain, appointed by Lord Mugen himself.
The wars have been over for years. That armor won't earn you any special treatment around here.
Is this the rowdy customer?
Lord Hikari, you're just in time.
So this is where you've been since you were driven from the castle, huh? Prince Hikari, consorting with lowlifes. Suppose that's what happens when your family forsakes you.
You've got some nerve.
Yeah, for real.
The king grows weak. His mind frail. He can barely lift his sword. It won't be long until General Mugen assumes the throne. So you better fill my cup if you know what's good for you. In the name of the future king.
I think you've had quite enough.
And now, our daytime action. During the day, Hikari can challenge townsfolk to a duel. Now, what's interesting here is that he can learn the moves of the last person he successfully challenges. So, literally, he's learning techniques by fighting great warriors. Or in this case, a chump in a bar.
What do you want?
If it's a brawl you want, I'll be your opponent. You've drawn your sword. Now be prepared for the consequences. On your guard. Prepare yourself. My turn.
You know what? I think what we're gonna do...
Prepare yourself. I fight for my friends.
Let's use Hachimonjigiri. Perish.
I still have much to learn.
This might be a short chapter. We're already level 4.
By the Tempest.
Now, leave. I won't ask again.
I love how soft-voiced he is. He rarely raises his voice. Hikari can learn new skills by winning challenges. You can set up the 5 skills in the available slots to use them at any time during battles. So, double slash.
That's our lord.
Apologies for the mess. Drink in peace.
He's so cool, isn't he?
Lord Hikari, thank you.
You needn't thank me. It is my duty.
We're blessed that you were appointed to watch over our town. There's been more smiles all around ever since.
Ah, it's been too long, Your Highness.
Oh, here's Benkei.
Benkei? Is that you? I can't remember the last time you visited alone. Is something amiss?
My prince, I must ask that you visit me at the Western Keep. I can say no more. All will be explained upon your arrival.
Very well. I won't be long.
Thank you, my prince. I will await you there.
So, as far as Hikari goes, the skills that he learns... Okay, I don't think I can look them up right now, but the skills that he learns all have a star rating, just like pretty much everything else in the game. So you know what skills are at what power. Also, I love that that woman that said that we did good. We can immediately challenge her and learn a knife ability, so let's do that. Very well, Lord Hikari. I only ask that you be merciful.
Now it begins. My turn. Prepare. I'll end this. Allow me. For the pride of Ku. You still have much
But don't worry, we only knocked her out. Now, you do this so that you can learn abilities that use different weapons hacks that he doesn't have.
I look forward to using this.
So it's useful to do that. Just beat people up and see what they have. Like here, we can learn an axe ability.
Raise your weapon.
If you're looking to test your strength, I'll gladly be your opponent, Lord Hikari.
On your guard. Now it begins. Here I come.
Piercing thrust? Let's do it.
My spear does not err. I still have much to learn. You still have much to learn. I look forward to using this.
There we go. Just got ourselves some nice abilities. Now I'm trying to remember where the inn is because I would like to rest up. Although I don't think we need to. Now these are kids, so we can't challenge kids because Hikari's not a monster. Ooh, a fire ability.
Raise your...
We just have to beat this old man.
On your guard. My turn. Here I am. My turn. I fight for my friends. How's this?
Oh.
Prepare yourself.
He's got a bit of health, but that's okay. We can use aggressive slash to probably take this out.
Now it begins. It's over. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword. You still have much to learn. I look forward to using this.
Alright, and we have a full stack of skills, and we got a full heal for leveling up. So now we're level 5, so we should be good for the chapter. Because again, most of the chapters you can finish at... Who's that? Is that our dad?
Your Majesty.
I actually forgot that he was there. I know I played this game 3 years ago.
The castle. I would have come if called.
Speaking of that, I actually was speaking on... in one of the previous videos, Monica commented that this game came out 3 years ago, like nearly a full 3 years. And, or somewhere around 3 years, and that's honestly wild to me. I mean, it shouldn't be wild, but, like, I didn't realize this game stuck with me as long as it has.
This is the only place where we would not be heard. Hikari, I have devoted my life to expanding our borders. Many a dawn has been stained crimson by my ambition. Now, at the end of that path, I realize that it has all led to nothing. Hikari, I would ask you, what do you want for our nation?
Friends. Allies. Friends that will grow together with us. Allies that hold the same ideals as us. With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I charged you with overseeing the city, so that I could take your measure, Hikari. And I do not find you lacking in the least. You've brought joy to the people, community. Hikari, I want you to be the next king of Ku.
Your Majesty, are you... I'm not worthy. My brother,
He is consumed by the same ambition that led me astray. He would see the world kneel before him. There is a plot stirring among his troops. We must act with haste. I shall make the proper arrangements, and do what I can to keep Mugen's machinations at bay. Please consider what is at stake, Hikari.
Father...
I too hope that you will take up the mantle of king, Lord Hikari.
I mean, you got Benkei's support. And Benkei is the name of a... I don't remember if he's a real person, but Benkei references a legend from the... I want to say the Legend of Musashi, one of the legendary swordsmen in Japanese... I don't remember if it's history or folklore. I might be getting it wrong, but I'll post a little thing up here if I recall. If I get it wrong, at least.
Father spoke of a plot among Mugen's troops. What is he planning? I need to get to the bottom of this. Someone in the city must know something. Secrets have a way of revealing themselves.
It is now nighttime. I don't have a lot of money, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with the equipment that we have, because we don't have too many leaves. And here's the palace. The Palace of Ku.
He might be the one. A merchant flourishing in the shadow of the castle. If anyone can tell me what goes on inside its walls, surely it would be him. Although I can't expect his information to come for free.
Now, fun fact, you see that we only have 100 some odd gold, right? Or leaves. At night, Hikari can bribe townspeople for information. Now, cannot be used if you lack sufficient funds, because we need 300 or more to bribe this person. Now that's a problem, because we would have to go around town and beat up people, but thankfully they have a failsafe. We get just enough money to make sure that we can actually do the bribe.
I have a request.
Castle Merchant, age 53. A merchant permitted to enter and exit Castle Ku at will. Such access affords him the opportunity to make personal connections with King Jigo, General Mugen, and various officials and ministers of the monarchy. He is quite good at his job and refuses to align himself with any one faction, preferring instead to chase high profits. We have learned about the Castle Merchant's information
I should like to know what's going on at the castle. Have you heard anything during one of your deliveries, perhaps?
Ah, the young prince. I believe I can be of service. However, I'll have you know that it comes at no small risk to my person.
You'll be fairly compensated. Is this enough?
My fan keeps falling over.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world. I've heard rumors that unusually large shipments of weapons have been delivered to the castle as of late. Soldiers get chatty during long watches, you see. They say General Mugen meets with this arms merchant upon the crest of heroes. Mugen may be stoking the embers of war.
We've gleaned the castle merchant's information.
So father was right. I have to ask him myself, look Mugen in the eye. If that merchant's words hold any salt, then I'll find him at the crest of heroes.
Alright, it's off to the castle. To the crest. So we're gonna go ahead and save here. And on the way, since we got that nice cash infusion, let's go ahead and just get ourselves some extra gear. Sadly, not enough for the long spear, which would actually be helpful to us. But we can get ourselves some gear. Right, the earrings will give us some extra speed. And that's about all we can afford. So let's get out of here. So this is technically his dungeon. Short little trip right up the hill.
I'll do what I must.
Actually, no, I think he has another dungeon. So
for the pride of Ku.
That's over. Let's get up to the to the crest of heroes. Where was it again? Ah, up this hill. Wait. Is it over here, maybe? Let's keep moving. Herb of Light, which I think cures blindness. Suspiciously, this is where we find the merchant. I wonder why. We're gonna get an Inspiriting Plum because we're going to need that. Because unfortunately, Hikari, at least as just a warrior, does not have very good SP. So we're gonna run out very fast. But we can also learn a new skill. Now, my favorite skill, without a doubt, is Vengeful Blade. Because it basically sets up a counterattack stance. So that's the one I like to use.
I'll do what I must. My turn. Over. I still have much to learn.
So we're actually 1 XP away from our level up. So let's just go ahead and get another level up.
For the pride of Ku.
I don't like it. Alright, but we have our level up, which gives us full heal, so let's just go ahead and see what's up.
There's no one here. I suppose I'll wait a while longer. If the rumors of Mugen's ambitions are true, then he must be stopped.
I swear. The Castle Ku throne room.
You called upon me, Your Majesty.
For centuries has the sword of our clan struck down our foes. Their blood has stained the desert red, and our nation has become great in turn.
Glory through sacrifice. Such are the words that guide Clan Ku.
Mugen, I ask you, what do you want for our nation?
Strength. For only the strong can herd the droves of the weak. Such is the way of the world. Strength reigns supreme, always.
Mugen, my son, I called you here to discuss succession of the throne.
I know. You've come to a decision. You mean to abdicate to my brother, to give Hikari your crown.
What?
You are old, Your Majesty. Frail, as is the nation you lead. But worry not. By my hand shall its glory be restored, its strength.
This does not bode well.
It's been too long, Hikari. In case you were wondering, you can call me Captain now. To think, I once looked up to you. Now fate seems to have brought you low.
Ritsu, what are you doing here?
You were expecting someone else? Lord Mugen, perhaps? And this arms merchant?
This gives me Cachador vibes.
One you were all too eager to walk into. The king is dead, and the era of Lord Mugen begins.
The city. What have you...
Ah, it started already.
Let me pass, Ritsu.
While you were fritting your time away with commoners, greater men were taking action. Our nation cries out for change, and Lord Mugen will bring it. I'm sad to say, you have no place in his coup. You'll die here, Hikari.
What's gotten into you, Ritsu?
I have to follow the strongest. I told you history would remember my name. Lord Mugen has promised me it will echo through generations. When I present him with your head, I'll be granted a place by his side.
I love this theme song so much!
It's nothing personal, Hikari.
I must protect my people. So I say once more, and once more only. Let me pass.
And I love the way they turn the camera.
Time to claim your spot on this hill.
Ritsu, prepare yourself.
Okay, so the first thing that I want to do... Now, sadly, we don't have any hit all abilities, but we do have Vengeful Blade, so we're going to use this first.
Choose your next move wisely. I return your wrath twofold.
That's why it's so strong.
I return your wrath twofold.
Because it does ridiculous damage.
My turn. Choose your next move wisely. I return your wrath twofold. I return your wrath twofold. Prepare yourself.
We're taking a lot of damage, but I think we can go one more vengeful blade before we start healing.
I return your wrath twofold. My turn.
Now let's go ahead and use the healing grape on ourselves.
I need this. I return your wrath twofold. Now it begins. My blade sings. Prepare yourself.
We'll do Vengeful Blade. Because, I mean, it's such a good move. Especially if you get, like, attacks or abilities that raise defense.
I must help.
Don't let their screams distract you, Hikari. You never did take me seriously. But I'll show you how far I've come.
I love Ritsu's design. And he's a bastard, but that is such a well-designed character.
If you want to save them, you'll have to cut through me first.
Leave me no choice. Now it begins.
Another Vengeful Blade. Now, the reason I did that again, even though the last one didn't wear out, is because it stacks. So now I have 3 uses of Vengeful Blade. Once the gauge is full, you can unleash Hikari's latent power.
My turn.
Now,
my blood boils.
What does he mean by that?
Out of my way, Ritsu.
So, he has 3 sword abilities. One is Sogetsuken, which is an unleash a pull and sword arm attack on all foes 1 time each. Really strong. He has unleash a sword attack on a single foe 2 times and act again at the end of the turn. Only 1 additional action can be taken per turn. So, that's really good if you have like a really high powered sword build. But I think for this, we're just going to use Tenretsuzan.
Tenretsuzan. You fight dirty. I return your wrath twofold.
Easy as that.
Much to learn.
And we get a full heal out of it, so we only used 1 grape.
By the Tempest, why does it always end the same? You're always 1 step ahead. What are you staring at? Finish this. Do it.
It's done. Hikari.
Oh, something's happening. V-Day!
You can't deny the blood flowing through your veins. Cut into him. Soak the ground red. Silence. Go away. Go away.
What? Who the hell are you talking to?
The accursed clan. I have to go to the castle.
This town that we just got through. This is what's left.
My lord, you're safe.
Suki.
The soldiers set fire to the castle. I'm afraid the city is. Lord Hikari, save our kingdom. Only your gentle hands can guide us back.
Why? My allies. My friends. I will avenge them. There will be no mercy for you, Mugen.
Now we make for Castle Ku. Lord Hikari, take this. You must save Ku with your gentle hands. Empowering Lychee.
You are old, Your Majesty, frail, as is the nation you lead. But worry not. By my hand shall its glory be restored, its strength. I must ask, why, Hikari? What could such a soft heart achieve?
Hikari has all the makings of a great king.
And what would those be?
A brute such as you would never understand.
And you do. The king who threw down his sword and cowered in the trappings of peace. Everything you built was only an illusion. I shall build a castle that will stand eternal, and your corpse shall be its cornerstone.
I don't think we're gonna make it in time. We're gonna try. Oh, treasure. 100 soulstone, that's great. Now I think since we're at the end of the chapter, well, getting close to the end of the chapter, we don't have any random fights. But we'll see once we get up here. Oh. Fortifying nut. In Oboro's journal. My name is Oboro. I was born in U, a nation bled dry by its interminable war with Ku. Empty stomachs, spreading pestilence and night spent curled up against the chill were facts of life. Although the adults around me blamed my birth for my miserable lot, even in my tender years, I knew the truth. Ku was to blame. That wretched nation who preyed upon the weak, bringing strife and death in its wake. While the better part of my life was spent in suffering, my sister brought some small measure of joy to my existence. We were not bound by blood. I plucked her from the city streets and raised her as my own family. Now, some might think shouldering such a burden is folly, especially when I scarcely knew from where my next meal would come. However, I could tell that this child had a fire within her. Yes, when she spied the dagger I held in my hand, her cries ceased, and I knew it was that very moment. Then I decided we would make it through this life together. Oh, how naive I was then. After 4 years of relative peace, Ku's forces fell upon the town we called home. the tyrants were victorious, we would be killed or captured or spend our lives in servitude. I have resolved to kill King Jigo of Ku myself, that we might be spared such a fate. But donning the armor of a dead Ku soldier, I asked my sister to slash my body, made my way to Jigo under the guise of being a wounded ally. While I slipped through Ku's ranks, my attempts on Jigu's life failed, and I was captured. As the soldiers pinned me down, my mind grasped for a clever escape. It was then that Jigu asked, "Will you serve Ku by my side?" An unexpected offer, to say the least, one I did not hesitate to take. I turned my back on our home and joined hands with my sworn enemy, also that my sister and I could live. However, still we found no comfort. Ku's bloody conquest poured over one border after another, and the fires of war spread unabated. As the desert was stained the deep crimson, my heart became black as pitch. Recall on one particularly red day noticing a corpse turn towards me, its gaze piercing though lifeless eyes. I tried to look away, only to be met with a field of dead bodies upon the sand, each one leering at me intently. This is merely the work of a troubled imagination. That is hardly the point. Active living became something I could not comprehend. We steal, only to be stolen from, and then we die. This cycle repeats itself time and time again until at the end we find what? I ponder the answer to this question and eventually reach my answer. Life has no meaning, and living is a fool's errand. I was mistaken to look towards the dawn, for tomorrow is but a farce. A world so twisted ill deserves to see a new day, so I'll ensure that it never comes. Such was the thought in the forefront of my mind. I wore the mask of a dutiful subject. Day after day I played my role until a man came to me bearing a grimoire and claiming he would pique my interest. The text within was said to stir the hearts of all who read it. I was unmoved as I turned the final page. I'd come to realize the truths laid bare on my own. How many years has it been since then? At last my plan is in motion. A great battle looms on the horizon. This world will meet its end, and the light of dawn will be replaced with a choking darkness. For life has no meaning. Tomorrow is but a farce. Don't you agree? No longer will we be forced to kill or be killed. No longer will we be forced to greet a dawn that only brings more suffering. The end is nigh. This is why you always hunt for treasure. But you never know what cool stuff you can find.
Father!
Hikari, will you lead our nation?
I will be king. And I'll set Ku free of this bloodshed.
Mugen is too strong. You cannot hope to face him alone. Run. Gather your strength, your allies. Only then can you restore the light to our nation.
His final words prove his weakness, that he would hoist his unfulfilled ambitions on the shoulders of another. Only I am fit to be king. And I shall see the fires of war engulf the world.
That was the same world that Father lived in his whole life. A world he regretted making. But he came to believe in my vision. A vision for a world not forged by war, but shaped by fellowship. Enjoy your grip on Ku while you can, Mugen. I'll take the throne back and build a country Father would have been proud of.
A coward like you.
Why, Mugen? Why did you set fire to the homes of innocents?
Oh boy, here's this line.
Somehow you've won their love. They might have opposed my rule after your untimely demise. Best to burn the roots of the problem before they grow.
Monster!
Now don't be a fool. You know your meager skills are no match for me. I told you not to tarnish our family name. Don't die so shamefully, brother.
Again?
For the true king!
Benkei!
Benkei!
It seems a rat got through the cracks in my wall.
Your Majesty, leave these curs to me. You hold the future of Ku in your hands. Your father chose to put his faith in you, and so shall I. Don't worry, it'll take more than this gang of ruffians to take Benkei down. Go, find your erstwhile allies and return to set us free. For Ku!
Take on tyrants so that you can have peace. What a pretty game.
Father. Everyone is gone. But their sacrifices won't be in vain.
Hikari rode through the night. Castle Ku grew faint on the horizon, but Hikari did not look back. With his eyes set firmly on the future, he rode. Three days later, in a nearby town,
Did you hear about what happened in Ku?
Is it as bad as they say?
Seems the young prince wasn't satisfied with his lot and tried to take the throne by force. The king is dead, and the elder brother has assumed the throne.
How dreadful. We've had peace for so long.
and here's his theme.
My journey begins here. Gather your strength, your allies. First, I must cross the sea and journey east. To the city of scholars, where Kazan resides. So I've heard. I hope your mind is still keen as a blade, Kazan. I will return soon, I promise. And I won't be alone.
Prince Hikari of Ku is branded a traitor and driven from his home. Even Ritsu, once his closest friend, betrays him. In the end, he loses everything at the hands of Mugen, his own brother. With only the embrace of desolate sands to comfort him, Hikari sets his gaze forward. In silence, he rides east. Hikari the Warrior, Chapter 1, End.
Well then, shall we depart?
Party is full. Would you like to replace an existing member? So again, Timonos, since he was the one we chose first, is locked. I kind of feel like... I'm gonna go ahead and remove Cassie for now. All right, so that is this chapter. So, looking at the world map, who's next? So, I know Hikari's next chapter is way over across the sea. Way over here, so we're level 15, so we got a little bit of ways to go. But I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the Northern Ryu Sands, and we're gonna move to the Wildlands to visit Rush and get Particio. After that, we'll move over here to the Leaflands to Cropdale to find Agnia. Yeah, that's level 29, so we're not doing Terra's route. Not yet. But we'll skip that and head on over to somewhere over here so that we can get Oswald. Although, if I remember right, I think that Oswald is the only character not found in a town. So we'll see what's going on with him once we get to it. But for now, let's just learn some new skills. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and learn... Let's see, Unleash... This gives us SP Steel. Rate Flame, raise physical defense and elemental defense of a single ally for 2 turns. I kind of feel what we want is Revive. And this raises our SP by 50, which is huge. Especially for a spellcaster. Let's go ahead and heal. And we'll save our game. So, that's it for this episode. I'm going to continue this next time. And next time, well, I kind of already outlined our plan. But thank you all for coming to hang out. As always, this is Fifi Squeaks, the mouse girl and the house girl. We've played some games, and I hope you had some fun. Now, if you'd like to support me, you can always please like and subscribe to the channel just below. Yada yada, YouTube algorithm, you've heard it before. But you can also support me by checking out twitch.tv/FifiSqueaks if you'd like to see my streams. I don't think I'll have anything streaming today when this goes live, but you can always check my schedule. I also can be found at Patreon and Ko-fi. Well, patreon.com/FifiSqueaks. You can also find me at Ko-fi.com/FifiSqueaks if you would prefer to see my safe work writing. Again, the descriptions will have all the links down below. But thank you again for coming by. Take care, see you next time, and mwah. Love you. Bye-bye.